Hello, how are you? Today I wanted to show you guys all of my used journals because journaling is one of my favorite things to do ever, and I have a plethora of journals. Like, I mean a lot of journals. So although I have a lot of journals, I'm just gonna show you the ones I have completed. I know it's not a huge amount, but let's just get right into it. The first one I kind of threw in there as a joke, all right? Hear me out here. All right, this is a Disney autographs book, and it has little signatures on the back. But the reason I put this in is because I thought how so funny, and I drew like witches all over it. There'd be signatures like throughout this book, and then I'd start drawing witchy things, and then I started to draw pentagrams in it as a little kid. I don't know what I was thinking. There's just a lot of pentagrams and witches and just funny stuff to think about. Like, I was a kindergartner throwing pentagrams all up in my Disney book, I swear. The next one my aunt gave to me as a birthday or a Christmas gift to me. She made this composition book. It has little Hawaiian flowers on it, and this isn't a part of the journal, but I just put elastics to close it. And honestly, this one, it's this thick. She thick though. I don't think I wrote on every single page, but it's pretty full, and I just put a lot of boy problems in there when I was younger in middle school. Like, I was so sad. I don't know, I put little cards, I put stuff from my gym teacher or whatever, just little middle school stuff. I had some weight training going on. I'm trying to go in the order of the one I first had when I was younger to the ones I just completed now, so oldest to newest. And this one got really beat up. I'm pretty sure this one was from Michael's. But I don't know, I tried to like etch the side of it, and it's just purple. I had my initials on there. It has a little crown on it. And I think this was when I first started having like mental problems. I got a little sad here. I definitely tried to be a better person. There's a lot of just writing in it. There's not really a lot of pasting things from like what I do now. This was when I was getting to be friends with some not so good people. I put leaves in it. How cute is that? And I wrote a poem. There's just poetry. So this is a drawing from my cousin's interpretation of me. I look pretty cute there. And then it went to the little black book. So this was from 2014 to 2015. And now we go to the black book, which is a book that I really don't want to talk about a lot. That is the most depressing journal I own, but I can't get myself to get rid of it. It is a very deep, dark part of my life that is there, and sometimes I just don't want to open it up again. So this is what I'm talking about. This book. She is so full with just dramatic, depressing stuff like poems and issues with people. I broke a CD and put it in there. Oh, this is funny. This is just a random page. I'll show you this page because I realistically can't show you guys any other ones. Basically, if I got a card, I'd put it in there. The next journal I'm just gonna throw in randomly. This is my junk journal. So this journal is absolutely filled to the brim. I just threw whatever I desired into it. There is really not a lot of writing in it. At first I started to write in it like a normal journal, and then one day I cleaned my room. Like, I put a stupid insomnia cookies thing in it, but one day I cleaned my room and I just put everything I found in it. This is what the journal turned into. It turned into a trash journal. I think, oh god, it's so heavy I dropped it. Stuff from magazines, old parking passes, Yahtzee games, things I needed to track and stuff like that, events, little old memories from Valentine's cards. Boom. Let's make sure this is focused. The next journal is a big one. So it was from my mom, and I filled it completely up to the brim. You can kind of guess how full it is. A lot of this was mainly poetry from a class I had in high school, which was a creative writing class. So I just put all the poems in there. So a lot of this is printed out paper, and then it turned into putting in stuff I find from old journals. Like, I was kind of a sad kid, but I also wrote a lot of songs as a kid. There's a project where I had to clean my room. That looks pretty funny. I put stuff from 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and 4th grade. I drew a creepy ghost dude. I was a really messed up kid, and I wrote a song about chaos. I spelt it wrong though. When I was younger, I was so sad as a kid. I wrote my life. It's complicated and I get frustrated and it gets in my head. And then I wrote, this is a haunting and now I go taunting. There's a bigger threat now that we've met. Whatever that means as a kid. Younger Kate, let me know, hit me up. Dog's barking a little bit. Just filled with a bunch of stories. I literally made a language when I was younger, the Goofin language. If you want to pause it and read it, go ahead, get a laugh. So if you paused it and figure this out, what I say, comment down below and I'll tell you if you're right. Viv Knip Munski. I'm a little bit out of order. It's whatever. This journal came after the purple journal, actually. So it is just this wave journal, front and back. I put little tassels from Forever 21 things that I found, which matched the waves, and I thought I was really cute. This is what I started to put pictures in my journals and print them out. I just put a bunch of lists, Yahtzee cards, poetry, things I wrote, and then I ended it by putting some blurry pictures from my graduation. They're a little blurry, but I think it's cute. That is all that one really has to it. This next one is a Peter Popper press journal, and it just has gray on it. It has butterflies, flowers. Let's get a better look at it. And so this one strictly reminds me of Florida, and I had brought it to the beach with me. I wrote in it there. It didn't really take me too long to finish it. I definitely caught like guitar picks and put them in there. A lot of this was Sudoku. I really went hard on the Sudoku here. So like I would put some washi tape. And the last one, but most current one, is this one from Barnes & Noble. It is the soft leather flower journal. I don't know the specific name for it, but this one reminds me of New Mexico. I got this one before I moved to New Mexico, and I basically just documented my experiences living there. A lot of the time I would walk to the plaza or meet new people. I would talk to homeless people and just see how they're doing. So a lot of that is my experiences meeting those people and just starting a new life down south. And it's a very sweet journal, but it also reminds me of my ex. So I'm glad to be done with it in a not mean way. I'm just glad to move on from it. I put a lot of guest checks in here. This is what I mean when I say guest checks. So wake up and smell the coffee. My roommate left me a bunch of those, so I decided to keep all of them. I got this from a homeless person trying to explain something to me. It was really interesting, actually. Oh, this fell out. Great. Well, I have a page of movie tickets now, so that's really fun. And then it just has this bead closure, so I'm gonna whoop. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed seeing the journals that I have completed. I don't know what Lucy's doing out there. She's probably up to something of no good, but I'm going to go. I hope you have a lovely day, whatever you're doing, and I will talk to you in my next video. See ya.